Episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi just released, and here are my thoughts. This was an enjoyable episode, however I do think it's one of the weaker episodes in the series so far. One of my little criticisms for this episode is the fact that we didn't really get to spend time with Obi-Wan reflecting upon what happened in the last episode with Darth Vader. As when he was in the battle tank, we got to see a bit of his thoughts, a bit of flashbacks towards what happened last episode. However, from when he gets out of the battle tank, it's all about saving Leia. I didn't feel like a whole episode needed to be dedicated just towards them trying to save Leia. And due to the plot of this episode just being about saving Leia, this is why the episode's a lot shorter, only 30 minutes compared to the other ones, which were about 45 minutes. I feel like they could have used the extra 15 minutes and added on to more Darth Vader, not even seeing Darth Vader, but Obi-Wan Kenobi's thoughts dealing with Darth Vader again. As Tala did mention his well-being in the sense that it's not just the physical that you have to get right, it's the mental. And I feel like as they just wanted to do the episode of Obi-Wan going out to save Leia, I feel like beforehand they could have dealt with more of his mental side after 10 years of thinking that he's killed Anakin, to having to fight him. I feel like they could have just had a bit more reflection, a bit more mental thinking with Obi-Wan Kenobi in that sense, and what his thought process is going through now. We also get to see Riva and Leia work together, and I thought this part worked with Riva capturing Leia and interrogating her, and tricking her thinking that Obi-Wan's dead, and trying to get the information out of her. Also, a bit that's frustrating with me is that they keep on hinting at Riva's past a bit, but they're not really explaining it. We've got 2 episodes left, and I wonder how they're gonna show us Riva's backstory as well, and how she got to being a youngling with the Jedis to being where she is now to Inquisitor and wanted to do anything to stop Obi-Wan. As when she's talking to Leia, she does hint about her past, saying how she was owed stuff when she was younger, how she was let down also when she was younger, and I thought they were going to delve more deeper into that part, however they didn't. So I want to know, or I wonder if they're still going to give us more of a backstory to Riva, as in literally the opening scene of episode 1, we see her at Order 66, and they haven't really mentioned or haven't really been explicit with her past since then. And we have Obi-Wan Kenobi coming to save Leia using his lightsabers and using the Force now. The shots in the dark when Obi-Wan using his lightsaber in the last episode and also this episode are really good. And also seeing him use them on the stormtroopers as well. And also seeing him being comfortable using the Force again, not worrying about being detected as they already know where he is. They're using the Force as we can see on the stormtroopers, and also on the glass as well, not to break the window. And then we have Obi-Wan, Leia and Tala escape at the end. And then we have our first proper look at Darth Vader this episode. And I think what they're doing with Darth Vader throughout the whole episode has been brilliant so far. And I feel like this is the most menacing, this is the most intimidating we have seen Darth Vader in live action. As he's forced choking Riva and he looks like he's just about to kill her in that moment. However, Riva says that she had the tracking device on Leia's droid unit, and it looks like next episode we're going to be following Darth Vader tracking Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm intrigued to see how they end the series, as we've got 2 episodes left, and it looks like they're setting up Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mustafar again, and also how they bring back the Grand Inquisitor, as we know from Rebels that he's not dead, and there's also been confirmed that he's not dead. So I want to know how they bring him back after not having him in the first 2 episodes, or having him in the first 2 episodes, not having him in the next, and see where he was at. Also, what ends up happening with Riva as well, as I don't think Obi-Wan Kenobi's going to kill her. So it's either going to be her versus the Grand Inquisitor, or her failing Darth Vader and Darth Vader killing her. So those are my thoughts for this episode. Let me know down below what are your thoughts, and if you want to see my last week's thoughts on the episode, just click here.